okay to actually get started. But there's something that has been confusing. I mean, a bit. So I just need some clarifications on it. Um, Talking about the clear difference between ML and AI. Actually, my confusion was where to start with because, okay, I'm a software engineer, so I'm looking at, okay, I need to start integrating this, but I want to get the perfect point to actually start with. So there's been some kind of confusion in that regard. So I would like you to put more light into that. So what's the difference? I mean, the distinction between the two of them. I know they are kind of interrelated, but then is there some distinct differences between them? Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that question. Damn, actually, this is a particular question I get a lot of times because a lot of people are confused. Some people they even put AI ML, you understand? So let me just explain it. Let's go back to biology, right? So humans, what do they call mammals? Okay, don't let me just even go back to human. What are mammals? Mammals are animals. Let me just regard we human beings as high animals, right? Mammals are animals that don't lay eggs. They give birth, like they give birth to their children. You understand? So that is like AI. So AI is like the generic name. So AI is the mother. So under AI, that's when we have computer vision, we have natural language processing, we have robotics. You understand? But now we have data science too. Yes, I should have talked about data science, but I was finding the best way for you people to understand data science. But now the question is, how do we um how do we apply AI into computer vision? That is where machine learning comes in. So machine learning is a technique. That's what I want you to understand. So we have machine learning, we have deep learning. So the techniques are machine learning and deep learning, but the branches are computer vision, natural language processing, robotics, expert systems, and all. So do you understand? So now we can those natural language processing, computer vision can act and robotics, they can actually work without machine learning, but they are still under AI. But if you want them to understand patterns, like for instance now, computer vision is even your camera, just you opening your camera, that's computer vision, but it doesn't do anything intelligent. You opening your camera to take pictures is computer vision because it is able to use the phone to see. You understand? But when you want to make it more intelligent, that okay, fine, it should automatically segment, this person's face from this person's face. Or for those that are using iPhone, you see that automatically the AI system is able to segment some people's face into one folder and some other people's face into another folder. How did they do that? That's intelligence. So they applied machine learning. Sorry, they applied deep learning. I don't want to explain. There's a difference between machine learning and deep learning, but it's just similar. Let me just call everything machine learning. So they applied machine learning into computer vision to make it intelligent. So it is intelligent when machine learning is applied to it. But when machine learning is not applied to it, it is not really, really intelligent, but it is still a branch of AI. Do you understand? Am I able to explain very well?
Okay, yeah, thank you so much. So what I
If you don't
interpret
understand,
from
let me
that
know.
is that
Yeah.
ML
Yeah?
is a technique, right?
Yes.
So and there are different branches. One of the part of the branches are computer vision, etc. But they are still under
Yes.
AI altogether.
Yes, there are still there's technique, there's branches.
So if you are going to learn, so if you are going to start learning um, the AI, so where do you advise that one actually starts the focus? I mean, where should be the focus?
Okay, so for you to start, the first thing you have to understand is data analysis. We machine learning engineers or AI engineers or whatever you want to call us, we work a lot with data and we must be able to analyze data. So data analysis is not, we are not applying anything intelligent. We are just trying to work with data by drawing graphs, by doing everything. So you must understand, the first thing you must do is, okay, let me just go to the scratch. The first thing you must do is understand Python. Please just write it down. The first, I just want to give you like the roadmap. The first thing is understand Python very well. After understanding Python very well, the next step is understand how to do data analysis. A lot of us in our department we do data analysis without we not even knowing, but you need to know how to apply it into real world. I know about agric students. I think agric students they do a lot of data collection of data and maybe biochemistry students and all. Data analysis is the next stage. Then after data analysis, then we talk about data science. After understanding data science, then you can either stay with having deeper knowledge in data science or move to probably computer vision or natural language processing, or you can as well go to robotics. Understand? So that's just like the fast roadmap for that for AI. You want to understand AI.
All right.
You understand?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Shem, for the answers to the question. So someone asks, is there, can you please differentiate between artificial intelligence and machine learning?
Can you come again?
The person asks if you can differentiate between artificial intelligence and machine learning.
Okay, I
Olajujoye.
think yeah, that was actually the same thing I just explained. Machine learning is the technique, and artificial intelligence is the whole body. That's the mother. You understand? Under artificial intelligence, then you can now say what are the techniques in artificial intelligence? You have machine learning, you have deep learning. You understand? But what are the branches of AI? You can say computer vision, natural language processing, robotics.
All
You
right.
understand?
Thank you very much. So someone also asked, Balogun asked, he said, before then, can you tell us the requirements for the coding? You know, you said there was going to be a coding live class, so he's trying to ask for the
Okay.
requirements. So,
Okay, so for the live class, I just need you to get your computer, your laptop. Yeah, very important. But if you don't have your laptop, you can just stream it because I'm going to stream the live coding. You can just watch as I code, and I'm going to be explaining some things. So if you want to code as I code, like streaming and coding with me, fine, you can come with your laptop. But if you don't have a laptop, you can also stream on your phone and jot down some important details. Understand?
very much. I guess that answers the question. So, yeah, someone was asking, why does data science and analytics and cybersecurity fall in this category, or it stands on its own? Where does data science and analytics or cybersecurity fall in this category, or it stands on its own?
Okay, so let me first address this. AI can be applied to anything in this life. Either you're a doctor, in fact, if you're a doctor and you understand AI and you have another colleague that is just a doctor, they will pick you that understand AI before picking the other colleague that doesn't understand AI. So that's why I'm saying that this class is for everyone. So as a cybersecurity analyst or as a cybersecurity engineer, you must understand AI too. So there was a particular time, let me just give you an instance. There was a particular time, I don't know if you know about one particular type of attack. They call it distributed denial of service attack. So that's there's I don't want to really go deeper into it. So for you to build but for you to build that system, you have to apply AI into it. And what the AI system does is it automatically checks for where there's traffic. So when it's already seen some type of malicious codes or a particular type of traffic having a having pressure at an instance, it is automatically going to help you. It's going to send a message to the backend that yes, I think something bad wants to happen. Or look at okay, let me just take it a little bit slower. Look at look at our banks. Like for instance, look at a student account, someone that opens a student account. Imagine 100 million enters the account. What will happen first? The bank automatically does what? Flags the account, and they call it like there's a fraud detection algorithm underneath. And that fraud detection algorithm underneath is with the use of AI. In fact, look at those people that the Yahoo guys that they try to scam people using their cards and everything, or look at the accounts they've been banning on social media. The AI is automatically flagging them, and that's because the AI understands fraud detection. You understand? So fine, you could understand cybersecurity, but you must teach AI to understand all these frauds so that anytime it sees it, instead of human beings flagging it one by one, the AI is going to be intelligent enough to flag it by itself. So back to your question, you said where does data science and analytics, then cybersecurity fall in this category? So cybersecurity actually falls in on its own, but you can apply AI to it. Then for data science and analytics, data science is a branch of AI, as I said. Data science is a branch of AI. Then analytics is just about perform. It's not analytics is not AI, but it's just about it's just like a step into AI. So you can actually be a data analyst on your own without entering AI. You understand? So that's about that question.
All right, thank you very much for the answers to the questions. So another question from Felix says, what are the softwares we have to install on our laptop for the coding? You know, you said we're going to be coding. For some
Okay,
people
yeah.
who love to
So
code.
okay, so to make it easier, you wouldn't be installing any software, but check online on Colab. Let me type it down. Google Google Collaboratory, and just try to get familiar with it. That's is an online coding platform that we can do something online together. So just check online with Google Collaboratory and get familiar with it. Then we're going to um, do that together. So just make sure you get familiar with that first. Google
All right,
Collaboratory.
thank you. Yeah, so another question from Remulekun says, for some of us who are already in the field but want to dwell more as an AI engineer, is there a space for this class to make us advance and get source codes and jobs?
Yes, definitely. Because as I said, we plan to build one of the biggest AI communities here in Nigeria and Africa. And I said next year, by God's grace, we are going to have a physical event. And the physical event, you're going to be bringing speakers, you're going to bring in companies. You understand? So we are building the community first because we noticed that the AI community in Nigeria is really, really dry. It's not interactive. It's not the ginger is not there. So I'm very sure there are people in this community that might have 1 or 2 gigs they want to give themselves. And also, if we're able to get jobs from probably partners or probably from companies. You could send it here in this community. That's if you're already into AI, then you can actually apply for the job. Then for source codes, what we plan to do also is that we want to be having um, programs, probably maybe every month, maybe once in a month, whereby all of us we are going to live stream together and we are going to write codes. We are going to build interesting products, and there will be a particular product that will be coming out from this workshop. You understand? So the main thing for you is we want from you is be very dedicated, please. So if you're very dedicated, then trust me, we are going to build crazy things together. So that's for that.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Shell. So, do we have any other question before we go to assessment or assignment and before we call it a day? Are we I don't get your question. Are we projects for this, Mr. Tuji? Can you rephrase? I think you were typing fast. Maybe that's why you didn't get it. Okay, it said, are we building projects for this workshop?
No, we cannot build the project for the workshop now, and that's because we don't understand the different levels um of competence of everybody for now. You understand? But one thing I know for sure is we are going to make sure we are going to build something. Like for instance, we are going to build an LLM. An LLM is, as I said, is like a typical architecture of how ChatGPT works. So you are going to see it work in real life, and that's going to happen during the live coding section. We're also going to build a particular project on computer vision. So you not even the main thing I just want you people to understand is at least understand Python to an extent before that day, please, so that you would get carried along. Understand?
All right,
So
thank
build
you.
something, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. So the programmer said, what about Ghanaians? Because he seems focused on Nigeria at the moment. Actually, it's AI and it's not limited to any country. It's not limited to Just like we said, it's an online community. It's not as if I think maybe for the physical events, maybe that's what you're talking about. That maybe it's focused on Nigeria because the physical events is going to hold in Nigeria because we have more audience in Nigeria. But it doesn't mean that when we want to do stuff, so we're not going to do it online. That's why everybody's able to. That's why you can join from Ghana at this moment because we're accessing things online. So it's not only focusing on Nigeria. It's we're focusing on anybody that is interested in any part of the world. So it doesn't have to be Nigeria alone. So I hope you got that, the programmer. So Charles asked another question. He said, how can AI help in animation creation?
Yeah, so as I said, you can apply AI to anything. Or what? Just have a particular craft you're building and apply AI to it. So in animation creation, although I don't really know about animation creation, but you can apply computer vision to it. What I mean by that is instead of you drawing your animation, instead of you drawing your cartoons from scratch, the AI can automatically help you generate faces. Do you know that? It can help you generate, okay, for instance, now let's say you have the face of the father, I mean in cartoon form, you have the face of the mother. So instead of you drawing the face of the child for the cartoon, why can't you use AI to generate the face? So it is going to understand the match between the face and the father, and it's going to generate an animation for you that will look like the child of the father and mother in the cartoon. You understand? So what is it doing? That it's just like basically helping you to save. It's reducing your stress. Like you don't have to go use 10 hours to do it within like to generate that. As soon as you've trained your model, trust me, to generate that, you just spent about maybe 10 seconds and it's going to generate something for you. So imagine comparing 10 seconds to 10 hours in you building just a character. So AI is for everybody. That's what I want everybody to understand. Even if you're in the finance sector, even if you're in the health sector, if you're in any sector, look, there's a way you can actually apply AI to anything you're doing. So I think I was able to answer that.
All right, thank you very much. And I think he also asked AI software that can do this. I don't know if you have any.
Yeah, check online on I think there are little I think so, but I think it is paid. But check online on this particular software and I've forgotten the remaining but just check online on this one or check online on this software and probably some similar products. They are actually AI software that does that. So that one is not any problem.
All right, thank you. So, someone said for those of us that don't know how to code yet, like me, what do we do during the live session? I think what he has
So
answered this
okay.
earlier, and what he said was that you can bring your pen, your jotting pad, so that when he's live stream, he's going to be explaining. So you're going to be seeing it and you're going to be understanding what exactly he's doing and what exactly he's saying. So you don't have to worry if you do not know how to code. I think along the line there will be some pre-courses that might be sent so that you can understand some basic things that you need to know. So another question said, are there apps you can use to code on phone instead of system?
Yeah, so if it's for there are apps to code, but if it's for AI, because AI is it takes a lot of computational resource. You understand? You can access Google Colab on your phone. You can write codes on Google Collaboratory from your phone. You understand? You understand? Sorry. So that's what I'm saying. Check online on Google Collaboratory, and you can build AI products directly from Google Collaboratory on your phone or your laptop, anyone. So that's the best advice I would give instead of you downloading some sort of apps on your phone, because those apps will just be used to write Python code. They will not be able to build AI products. You understand?
All right, thank you very much. Then I think there's a final question from Lade Joby. Your question is similar to Stephen, which says HAP. So I think it's a Google Collaboratory. So you should check that. So the other question from T is, after this workshop, will there be recommendation for those of us that wants to have a career in AI, meaning jobs, internships, or anything that we can place our hands on and be practicing and learning? Will there be such opportunities? Definitely. That's why we said we're building a community. We don't want this to be a one-off lecture where we just leave everybody and we disappear. Definitely, we're gonna keep up with different things because we want to make sure that we build we not just learn AI, but we're able to build stuffs with it. We're able to impact with it. So build impactful product. So that's basically what we're going to be doing. So yes, there are going to be stuffs like that available depending on your level of competence. We cannot recommend jobs for somebody in the beginner level. So the members of BigPal, the team members of BigPal, they work on different projects, and for them, they are experts. So, in order for us to be able to bring you on board, you have to be able to match the knowledge level to be able to say, okay, this is it and this is it. So that's it. I don't think anyone has. He said, I think there's another question. Is somebody said, is there any software that can edit AI code?
Is there any software that can edit? There's nothing like AI code. Firstly, there's nothing like AI code. Code is code, you understand? So for you to, you can use ChatGPT now. Like, if you're having issues with your code, you can just send it to ChatGPT to help you fix it. That's the software. You can also check on Google Bard. That's the ChatGPT of Google. You can check on Google Bard to help you edit it. Then there's another one, perplexity.ai. Yeah, those softwares can help you edit your codes, be it mobile engineering, be it Flutter, be it Python, JavaScript, anything. So it should be able to help you edit it.
Thank you very much. Then there's another question. Are there AI developer? I mean, programming aspect of AI. I don't really get what the question means.
Well, let me try to. What I think, I don't know, but what I felt is talking about is for you to be an AI guy, the first thing you must understand is Python because we use Python almost all our lives. Then probably later you can delve into maybe C++ or R or anything. But the easiest and the major thing you must understand very well is Python. Like it should be ringing in your head. It should be something that when they wake you up from sleep to solve a particular coding exercise on Python, you should be able to solve it. And also, you must understand statistics. Very, very important. Statistics and mathematics, fine. You might not understand it in depthly, but you must understand at least the basic level because we work a lot with statistics, we work a lot with probabilities, and we work a lot with vectors. So actually, school is not scam. Oh. We work a lot with vectors, we work a lot with Gaussian laws, we work a lot with a lot of mathematics that we are doing in the university. Understand? So that's if you really want to understand it in depthly. But if you want to just scratch the surface, it's also fine. That doesn't mean you're not going to build crazy stuff from it. Yeah, so that's it.
Thank you very much. I'm just going to take one last question, if there is going to be, before we call it a day. And yes, while Tuji is typing, I don't know what he wants to say. Okay, yeah. It said, please can you recommend books to get started with AI?
Okay, uh, books. Books are very, it's been long I read books because it was when I was starting. The type of books I read now are way more advanced. But uh, I can just recommend YouTube videos actually because books are, you know, the African economy build, didn't, they didn't make us convenient in the AI world. Like they didn't give us that resource. So accessing all these things might not be really easy. But we can start with YouTube videos. There's a particular video that will give you an oversight on artificial intelligence, and that is if you check Google I/O 2019, name of the topic is zero to hero, something like that. Yeah, zero to hero. Then one thing that also helped me in my journey was taking courses on Coursera. I think I took IBM course on Coursera. That's IBM AI Engineering. So you can actually check it out on Coursera, IBM AI Engineering. It would help you out a lot. So just check it out on Coursera, IBM AI Engineering. Yeah. Thank you for that. Sure. So,
Thank you very much. Yes, so I think we
yeah.
can call it a